Welcome back to the Dynasty Football Key. We've got an update this evening. Zack Moss is signing with the Cincinnati Bengals, and I think this is really good for him. He had a really good season with the Indianapolis Colts filling in for Jonathan Taylor, and then they ended up signing Jonathan Taylor to a long-term extension. So Zack Moss, he needed a new home, and I think the Bengals is a great spot. Really good quarterback, good wide receivers, so running lane should be open, no stacking the box, and he can just get those goal line touches and really get a lot of touchdowns, probably just because this offense is so efficient. So really happy for him. 2-year deal, 8 million, and right now he's ranked at RB61, and right ahead of him, Raheem Mostert, Gus Edwards, and Gus is now starting running back for the Chargers. So I can see both of them rising. Jaleel McLaughlin, then Joe Mixon, who would probably be a bit of a faller because he was already in a really good situation with Joe Burrow and the rest of that team. So it's hard to beat that landing spot, and he'll only be getting a little bit older, and there's no long-term security that we would see in that role. So it's really tough to project Joe Mixon going forward. Obviously, we'll see where he lands. And if you keep going higher, AJ Dillon, I probably would rather have Zack Moss than him, and Dobbins, not Derrick Henry. So really not too far of a riser in that. I'd say maybe they have Henry down here just because of the age and the fact that he's not signed currently, because would have him over Miles Sanders. So really, I think Moss, you could easily have him move all the way up here ahead of Tyler Algier. We got Antonio Gibson in New England, so I'd have him ahead of that player as well. Khalil Herbert. We could probably go pretty far. Yeah, maybe this is where we'd settle in this, behind Najee Harris, ahead of Zamir White. Zamir White looks like he may be in for a starting role, but that team could still draft someone. Whereas Zack Moss, he just got paid. Yes, the Bengals could draft someone, but they probably have other needs. So, yeah, right around RB39 in that range. A lot of the other players going ahead of him just have kind of more upside of the unknown. It's still not a long-term amount of time that we'll have Zack Moss, being that he's 26, probably be 27 to start the season. So probably only a couple of years left. But yeah, that's really good for him. Joe Mixon, we'll see where he lands. We'll see what happens in the draft. But I just wanted to drop that update really quick. And tomorrow we'll probably have a lot more moves since there's still unavailable Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones, and now Joe Mixon. Maybe there's a couple other out there I'm missing. So let's see what happens tomorrow, and hope to see you there.